So I'm just getting myself organised. Paul is going to be here shortly. I'm doing an interview with him. Paul, who's a musician, found that whenever lockdown happened, all his gigs stopped. So photography was a second love for him, and he started to post some brilliant photographs of Enniskillen on Facebook, and that's actually where I first met him. And I just thought it'd be really interesting to have a chat with him. So I better fly on here quickly because he's going to be here very soon.
I'm a musician by trade, so I was playing music. So I was quite content before lockdown. Life was normal, and then it came along, and then suddenly I can actually remember when it happened, St. Patrick's Day, because it was supposed to be the last gig I was supposed to do before lockdown, and it was cancelled, and everything after that was cancelled, and then life became very strange. You had Friday, Saturday and Sunday nights, and not knowing what to do with it, not knowing what day it was sometimes. But I was lucky that I had the photography long before that. Now, Enniskillen has so many sites and beauty spots that it takes a long time to get bored in Enniskillen. And with photography, you can photograph the castle 100 times. It's going to look different every time. You can photograph the fountain 100 times, you know. They look different every time you photograph them. And I've put, especially the picture of the two churches, I put maybe 100 pictures up on Facebook of the two churches, and every single time people have commented that the light's different, or the sky's different, or something's different. So with that in mind, you can never photograph the same thing too many times, because a different day brings different textures and looks to the subject. It's really saved my life. Now I'm going a little bit further field now with the restrictions, but I'm still keeping local to Enniskillen, weather permitting.
So whenever you said it saved my life, tell me a little bit about that.
Living in a flat in Enniskillen, it could be very, very easy to vegetate. Cabin fever. Okay. Nowadays you've got Netflix and you've got all that carry on, but you know, how long can you sit in the house just looking at the walls? You know what I mean? And look for things to photograph in the house, which doesn't take long. You know, so from where I live in the middle of the town in Enniskillen, I can walk basically, like that photograph I took of the two churches and up Church Street took me a minute to walk there. So I happened to look out at the sky, which was bouncing off. It was bouncing off the butter market, the sunset, and I went, "Oh my God!" And I was in the middle of watching something, and I went, "I have to go out and take that." And living where I was living, it was just a matter: grab the camera, grab a tripod, and take the photograph. 5 minutes, and I came back and I edited it and I put it up, and it just went mental. Absolutely, 1,000 hits within 12 hours. Very proud of that. Very proud of that achievement. You know that so many people like what you do, and that gives you an added boost. It makes you feel good about yourself. Not in a conceited way or a big-headed way, but in a humbling way actually, because it makes you feel very, very happy that you're sharing your work with a lot of people who want you to share it, you know, and the comments are fantastic. There's things I want to do now that I wasn't bothered doing before. It's made me more and less fearful. Like I'd go down. Like yesterday, I went and took pictures of a waterfall out by Maguire's Bridge on the Nutfield Road. And I went into a forest and down a dike and down into ditches and across the water, completely on my own to take photographs. And I feel more fearless now that getting the picture is more important than being worried about being in a secluded place or putting yourself in danger. I'd go to the edge of a cliff. I'd go to the edge of a cliff and take a photograph. Where before I wouldn't go near the edge of a cliff. But
what has made the difference?
Purpose. Having a purpose to do something is the greatest motivator in the world, to me. Because a lot of my... I became very purposeless. You know, so I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Everything. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never happened. But now, photography gave me the same purpose that I got from music when I started playing music. And I still love playing music, don't get me wrong. But when you have a purpose to do anything in life, it takes away all fear. You're not focused on what's in front of you, you're focused on what's beyond that. So, as I said, purpose is my big motivator. And I've got a purpose now because of it, thanks to photography. And I owe it so much, even though it's an inanimate object. Yeah. It's not. It's a soul. It's like music. There's soul and there's heart in it. And it's not what gear you have or how much you spend on gear. It's Mother Nature giving you the tools. Mother Nature goes, there you go. There's the tools. You know what I mean? Let's see what you can do with that. Yeah. And all you have to do is point at what's in front of you and see the beauty in that, you know.